Hey guys, Ryan Jordan here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Batman Arkham Asylum Joker figure. And if you're wondering, every single review that I've done, I've always started with the box. But this figure is 6 years old. I had this figure for 6 years, and I threw the box away before I even basically like kept the boxes for my figures. So I was a kind of uncaring person, I guess you could call me. But I just have the figure. So as you can tell here, you can see the chain here. Let me focus on that. You see the chain? Yeah, it's broken. It's supposed to be attached to the actual thing here. I can't remember what actually happened to the chain, so it's basically just kind of broken, which is kind of sucky, but that's okay. So if you have not played Batman Arkham Asylum, very nice. Batman Arkham Asylum is one of my favorite video games other than Alien Isolation. Let me know in the comments if you want me to, let me know in the comments if you want me to review Batman Arkham Asylum, and I'll definitely do so. But anyway, if you want to actually get Batman Arkham Asylum, it's on PlayStation, Xbox 360, and I just found out that it's actually on PlayStation 4. So, if you want to pick this game up, just head over to your GameStop or EB Games or whatever game store you have. I don't know. So, let's go on with the details first. So, for the face here, which is very nice, it kind of got like that kind of dirty look to it. It's very dirty. It's not like just plain white. It's very kind of dirty looking. It's got like some shading and stuff. I like his teeth. His teeth is like very disgusting. They're like yellow, which is nice. By the way, just a little nitpick. This is just a nitpick though. In the game, he has a little strand of hair coming down here, but he doesn't have that. And also, this Joker was played by Mark Hamill, of course. And then you have his kind of droopy flower. It kind of looks like a tooth to me, I guess, but it's just a droopy flower. Then you got his bow tie here. I would like on the Hot Toys figure, which is I was gonna say it's way better than this figure, but this figure's pretty dope. On the Hot Toys Joker, which is way bigger than this one, they actually have some like blood stains, and also the clothes are actually plastic instead of just the clothes are actually like felt, like real clothing feel, but this one is just plastic. Then you got like the buttons on the shirt there. Wait, hold on, is that? No, I thought that was blood for a second. I thought that was blood, but it's just shading. Then you can't see that though, but on the Hot Toys you can. He has a belt. If I could focus on that. There's the belt. You can't really see it, but that's supposed to be the Joker's face on the belt, which is kind of cool. Then you have his pants come out, like, kind of folding down, which is very nice. And then you got, like, the, patch there. On the back here, these parts here, I don't know what those are called. Somebody tell me in the comments. This part here, these are actually rubber, so you don't have to worry about, like, hurting yourself or whatever. So these are, like, since I had this figure for so long, you can kind of see, like, how the thing is kind of bending. Yeah. And then on the, I really like the texturing on this figure. It has, like, very, like, clothing feel. It's not just flat, as you can see on the pants. It's, like, kind of rippled. So try to kind of give that, feel for it. Also, the Joker's head is breaking very sadly, so I'm gonna be careful when I'm doing the articulation here. And he does have an accessory. Hold on, let me stand him up. Stand up. Good. So here's his accessory, which is Scarface. I don't know why they decided to include Scarface. I mean, it's pretty dope, don't get me wrong, but it's Scarface. Like, if you don't know who Scarface is, it's basically a ventriloquist dummy. He's basically a ventriloquist dummy. Just look him on YouTube, Batman Scarface, and yeah, it's a pretty cool villain. But they decided to include him, even though that he only appears for like 5 seconds at the end of the game, when Joker's doing his doing his gig to Batman or whatever. And you can't see him in a display case, and you can't see him on like TV monitors or whatnot. Very nice detail though, and you kind of got like the rip here, which in the game he does have, which is the rip here, so you can see like the wood. And then you have like the hat there. He doesn't have like the Joker smile that he has, but this is like when he's in the display case, I guess. Then you got his eyes there. He doesn't have a scar. He doesn't have a scar, which his name implies he does have a scar on his, I think it's his right eye here. And on the back here, if you can see this groove here, which is very nice. This hand on the Joker here, you fit his hand into Scarface's like this, but Scarface is so heavy it just kind of droops down. So the images, like on the back of the box, I still remember the back of the box, and I was kind of mad about it. On the back of the box, it showed the Joker holding Scarface like this, perfectly with nothing there. But in real life, he just falls off way too easily. So I don't put him on his hand, because in the later time, I've noticed that the hand is kind of getting bent from like folding it in. So usually I just put him like near him, or just sit him down on a display case or whatever. So yeah, if you are going to, I don't know if you can still find this figure. He's probably like really expensive. I haven't checked on eBay or anything. But if you find this figure and you want to get him, just be aware of the hand and Scarface. And let's go into the articulation though. So Scarface's head can rotate. I also like to do this. So it's kind of like tipping his hat, ma'am. And his arm can rotate. This arm can rotate. There's no bend at the elbows. His legs can go back that far and front and kick that far. There's no bend at there's no ab crunch. I guess you could call that an ab crunch, I guess. Anyway, I was going to say something. So I was talking about how this is the only accessory that you actually have with Joker. There's an alternate version where you just have a gun without Scarface. I would like if they would include Scarface with some Joker paintings or something on his face, or maybe like a gun or something, I don't know, or maybe like the Titan gun. And also the Titan gun, probably people who haven't played the game are like, what are you talking about? In the alternate version, you get the Titan gun, and I think you get another gun, which is just a regular gun. I would like to see the Titan gun or just a regular gun. So for articulation for the Joker, his head can move, it can rotate. Damn, that's scary. He can look up that far and look down that far. He can look side. He can kind of get some movement, so he can do that. His arms can go. Hold on, let me focus on this. His arms can go in and out. They can rotate. They can bend at the elbow. This one's kind of floppy because this is the arm where it holds Scarface. His wrists can swivel. Same on the other side. This bend at the elbow is a tighter one than this one. See this one, how it just droops. If you do that, then maybe it won't. Yeah, it was just gonna droop. There's no waist swivel. There's no. I guess that's an ab crunch, and he can go back that far. His legs can't go in, and his legs can kind of go in and out. I don't know if that's intentional. They can kick that far, and they can move back that far. It could bend at the knee, and a kind of a swivel at the thing. And also, if you see here, there's a peg. I think there was supposed to be a stand with the figure, but he stands perfectly fine on his own. So yeah. This is a very decent figure. I love this figure. He's next to my Neomorph action figure. Well, bye guys.